Yeah, it was platinum. I got stuck at some cave and I couldn't figure out where to get strength or whatever the fuck. It's probably something dreadfully simple, or something that I just walked by because I thought it wasn't important.
Oh, probably.
You don't have room for the
A ball made of
master ball.
masters. I don't really think I need solar beam.
Why
'Cause
Why did you take someone's gold teeth?
no, that's in the Safari Zone. I haven't given back yet. So I haven't needed to get strength yet. You only need strength for one part of the game if you're not catching legendaries.
I'm rich. I can give you anything. Here's a Pokeball. Lates. See you later, kid. You don't understand money.
Can I dig out of here? Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Fuck you guys. Whoosh. I don't really care if that I'm in Cinnabar. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you have fly. It doesn't matter what city you're in anymore.
Pretty much. But yeah, I'm not going to be looking forward to grinding up to like level 60 or whatever for the Elite Four, considering the last Pokemon in the Elite Four is level 60. Although, to be quite honest, the only Pokemon that actually have to grind are probably just Goose and Joker. Because I'm pretty sure Lubu, Bubbles, and Crawl, as well as Andonuts, are probably going to be fine. I like how I have to go that Saffron is like the last one on the list for some stupid reason. And don't worry, man, eventually I'll get to Diamond and Pearl, and then I can show you where you miss strength.
I'm pretty sure it was strength. I should see if I still have that save.
What the fuck did I walk back in here for? God
I'm gonna
damn it.
fix my DS. I have a DS somewhere. See how often I play it? I don't even know where the fuck it went.
Challenge
There it
the
is.
fighting gym. With Goose.
See.
Goose
Does it have any
can challenge.
battery in it? It does. Oh shit. I think I charged it recently, actually.
Crazy.
For 2012-10. Holy shit, it actually knows what day it is, too. I can play PictoChat, because it didn't like my DS card. I still don't like the way this is set up.
My attack doesn't do as much damage as I thought it did.
I don't know, the DS itself was kind of a flop for me.
I only bought it for Pokemon and Fire Emblem, so it didn't really matter to me.
I bought it just because I had extra money. That's why I just got an R4 for it. And also, I don't want to pay 40 to 50 bucks for,
Game that you're not gonna play.
yeah.
Goose is level 31.
Apparently I just can't get the cart to go in there right. So it won't. It won't read.
You blow into it, and then a fucking bug pops out. What? It's a good thing Karate Chop
There
is
it goes.
normal in this game.
Like Resty. Gameplay advance, homebrew, system, DS organized, bias menu. Where are my games? Games, there we go.
Critical hit. It's super effective. Goose gets 1,000 experience. Yay for Goose.
Front fashion, and your hats were platinum. Must have been platinum. Let's see. That's the last one I have on here. So, I would expect that to be the case. 2009.
That was 3 years ago.
It was.
They use X attack. Oh shit. Oh, And it
There.
uses focus energy right after. Thank fuck for that.
No, apparently I didn't transfer my save. But I'm pretty sure it was this, because this is all the DS games I have.
Good job.
I don't remember where I was.
One of the modded games I played made it so that you didn't actually need HMs to get it to keep going in the game, so you could technically go through the game with just one thing. Tell you what, that's pretty good.
Now you gotta play the ultimate challenge. One Pokemon, no deaths.
It's possible. I've done it. Although that game isn't a Pokemon, that game is a Touhou-mon game, not a Pokemon game. So it would be Touhou dudes instead of Pokemon. I don't think there is one Pokemon with that, nor do I feel like looking for it. Level 32. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why I bought Black and White. But whatever.
Black and White were alright.
I never beat it.
I beat it.
I think the fact that you can't get any Pokemon I recognize is what made me not want to play it.
They're basically like that already in the newer ones, though.
Yeah, see, I haven't played any of the newer ones.
Well, Diamond and Pearl or whatever, right? You played Diamond, so...
I think I went and found... My team was made of originals, no matter how shitty they were.
Fucking Goose is a badass, apparently.
Yeah, just don't get them near any, Also, Fly and Dig are OP, you know it to be true. They're Imba.
They are so imba.
You can basically beat the Elite Four with a Pokemon that has both. It's not very effective. Which one are you gonna get, man?
I don't know, probably Hitmonlee, because Hitmonlee is probably better for my team. I'm not going to use them, because I don't need to.
Use them for strength.
It's probably what's going to happen. Yep, Hitmonlee. Name him Bruce. Thing is
Seems
that
legit.
the thing is that you don't need to name. You don't need to really need. You don't really need fighting types.
No, unless you want them.
Yeah. I just have to make sure Lubu doesn't die. May as well bring out Crawl for some of this, because most of these use are ghost types. It's fucking weird why there's ghost types and stuff in the Psychic Gem. There's a specific pattern for this, but all I end up doing is just randomly going through them until I eventually get it.
Yeah.
So you get to challenge all the gym trainers, which is more experience.
And mummies. Although you don't really need that.
God damn it.
Although, I guess you could fill up your guys with calcium and stuff like that.
Not necessary.
No, it isn't. That would be something to do if you were doing the one Pokemon challenge.
Thing is the only one I do that in is the one that I didn't require HMs in. And that one, you can't do that because it follows the newer rules.
It's true.
Where the newer rules make those calcium and shit useless, so...
Are they even in the game anymore?
They are. But they're useless because of how EV values work. Because in this one, I think they just literally add stats on, but in the newer ones, they just add EV values. So you'd only put them on if you didn't really feel like training a Pokemon.
OBT is stealing our thunder.
Well, what's he doing?
Playing Pokemon.
Is he really?
Yeah. Are we winning? I don't know. It keeps telling me we're offline.
We're... What?
He only has 2 viewers. I was wondering if we're winning.
I am broadcasting.
I know. I'm watching it.
It says I only have one viewer. What Pokemon is he playing?
Looks like the same one.
He's probably not as far.
Did this only give me the first part of it?
Did you fuck something up?
159.
You'll probably end up using Crow for most of the 8th gym badge, just because of the fact that he needs levels.
Yeah, it looks like it only gave me part of it.
Part of what?
That last video.
So you fucked
Looks
it
like
up?
only... No, I just throw the rest of the video in there. It's not hard. Yeah.
So what port is OBT at?
I don't know. Didn't look. So I have to re-download the entire thing. I just have to remember where it stopped. Exactly at 2 hours. That's helpful.
He'll probably won't be running for 2 hours tonight, considering... Well,
Oops.
if I get close to 2 hours, I'll probably be done fucking... I'll be almost done Victory Road at that point, I think.
Where is it? Video file URL.
Nope.
Put that right there, and it will download. There we go. He's right at the start. He's playing yellow, definitely.
Is everything in color?
Yeah.
And he has a Pikachu following behind him?
Well, no, I just saw Pikachu, and he's at like level. He has a level 2 Nidoran. You couldn't get. Your Nidoran would have to be much higher level to get Pikachu. Because the first Pikachu you can get is in that. In Viridian.
I might play yellow next. I'm just trying to decide if I should play yellow first or not. I tell Lorelai's Slowbro is gonna be a pain in the ass for me, actually.
Wow, he's running dual screen off of a 550 Ti.
Is that good?
No. Well, I guess it's fine. There. Now I get to watch this download. That explains why I downloaded a second one.
Indeed.
First one wasn't actually done.
I suppose we're probably not gonna get very many YouTube videos until we probably get up a couple more than just one Let's Play, right?
Basically, yeah. They were not exactly interesting, so, you know.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
I'm just putting it on YouTube because, you know, if we eventually maybe become somewhat popular, it's still free Steam items.
Pretty much. But the thing is
Or equipment, more importantly.
Yep.
Steam items are great and all, but if it's enough that we can actually get some more equipment, that'll be good. Get you and Wallace capture cards.
I doubt that'll happen. Even if I did like Let's Plays of every single Pokemon game, and then Let's Plays of like a couple other games, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna get that bad. I mean, that good.
Pretty much.
I think I challenged all the trainers.
Now you just have to figure out how to get.
Yep. This is my trial and error solution. There we go, got it. It is basically just to take every single one in every single room until I eventually get it. I don't think she has a Slowbro, so I could probably just make either Lubu or... Let's put Lubu to do it. Lubu's kind of important because I'm going to use Lubu for Lance's Dragonites. I actually use Lubu for most of, what's-his-face? Lance, just because I have Blizzard on it. Recover? Oh, I see what this is going to be like.
Luckily it failed.
Psybeam. Ow!
That's bad. Use your Dragon Rage. Looks a lot like Fire Spin. It's a critical hit. Oh no, Mr. Vibe!
And now I'm going to use a Max Potion. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to use. I think I have a Max Potion, or at least a Hyper Potion. Yes, I do.
Master Ball. Fuck.
Whoops.
Level
Venema.
48.
Oh, I probably should have pulled out Dando Nuts for this. Never mind. Lol. Oddly enough, this one's harder than Blaine was. Blaine was a joke, because it was... Yeah.
Because you have a water starter. And your second strongest is also a water.
Yeah, fire is probably the easiest type for me to beat, considering I have 2 water types and 2 rock types. The fuck does this one have?
Don't
Sideways.
raise your Pokemon too much. Even though if it's your original Pokemon, it doesn't matter. Because he'll listen to you either way.
And it doesn't matter unless you get a Pokemon from a fucking trade.
Yeah. I think I got a Mew once and I couldn't use it. It's like, fuck.
And now we fly to... See, this next gym's going to be even easier.
Well, Giovanni's gym is always dreadfully easy.
Well, it's because pretty much every single starter has an advantage over ground at that point in the game. Or you have something. 'Cause the ground isn't very good. That's the problem. There isn't very many good ground types, which is why he also has poison types.
I think it'd be funnier if he just, if you went into this gym and it was made for this level, and it turns out you got the first badge last, because he was busy going around being an asshole.
It seems legit.
Seems like something he would do. Kind of hate how it takes 30 minutes to encode one of these videos. Or more than 30 minutes. So it's a 30-minute video.
Well, you know, you don't have very many people watching your stuff.
Well, it's because the program encodes it like it was an actual, like, if I had effects and stuff in it, it wouldn't take any more time than it currently does.
Arbok. This is basically the poison gym, considering there's going to be a lot of Arboks and shit in this, I believe.
A lot of evil, quote unquote.
Yep. Actually, there isn't. I think the trainers here aren't even actually that evil. It's just Giovanni.
Well, you know.
Ah, look, it's a Tauros. Something I didn't find in. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa.
That's not good.
Go Goose.
Can't stop a bird.
Apparently he just did for like 20 damage and it was a crit.
How do you fly up high in a gym?
Shut up.
I bet the roofs aren't that tall.
Especially in this one since it's a ground gym.
Yeah. That'd be ridiculous and cool to do in the newer Pokemon.
What?
Actually have the gyms have limits, so you can't use certain moves in certain gyms because the gym just ain't big enough.
And now I get to use Lubu for a while. Yeah. That's right. This gym has a bunch of weird shit in it. Despite the fact that it's supposed to be like a ground gym, it doesn't have very many ground types. Probably because the first generation didn't have very many of one type of Pokemon. Unlike all the
It's
other
only
games.
150 Pokemon. In the new games, it's like, what, 7 something?
649 or something stupid.
Yeah.
I like how in the first generation, using Focus Energy is actually a downside. It halves your crit instead of doubles it.
Oops.
Having one of those would have been nice. Maybe next time.
You King?
Yeah. Could have taught a Horn Drill or something, right?
Are you going to do the run through all the games?
I'm not gonna do like... I'm probably gonna do Yellow. The thing is that like the third game always has like... It's different enough that you probably could do it's different enough.
Basically. Well, no. Are you going to do the run where you can only get a certain amount of Pokemon,
Yeah.
et cetera, through all the games?
Probably, yeah. More interesting that way. I know I'm going to teach this too. I'm going to teach Dando.
Can you even fuck with the clock?
And
I guess you can set the clock whenever in the newer games, can't you?
I don't even know how it works.
Well, I guess you won't be getting a lot of night or a lot of day Pokemon, depending on when your clock's originally set to.
It doesn't really matter.
Although I guess you can just super speed.
I could, and that fucks up the clock enough that you...
Yeah. Because I bet the clock while you're playing is controlled by frame rate. Surf, but it missed.
It missed like 3 times, because I think you used Sand Attack on the first turn.
Hey, we're gonna do that.
Sand Attack seems a lot more overpowered in the first game. Yay. So I wonder when I want to learn Hydro Pump, considering I haven't learned it yet. Probably not gonna teach Lubu Hydro Pump anyway, to be quite honest with you.
Surf is pretty much as good as Hydro Pump.
It has triple the uses, which is more useful. Rhyhorn actually wouldn't be bad. That's probably, if like someone like Joker dies during training, I'll probably just use Rhyhorn.
Oh yeah, you actually managed to catch one.
By accident.
Oops.
Yeah, that was completely by accident, so I'm probably not going to use it even if I have a dude faint.
Well, you're going up on the last road, you might be able to actually find something.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really anything in that isn't in anywhere else in the game, though.
It's like Gravelers and stuff, mostly. I think you can find a Sand Slash there, although I'm not sure it's actually in this game, because I think it's Ekans in this game and Sandshrew in blue.
I don't remember.
The only upside to picking red was the fact you got Growlithe.
Growlithe is pretty badass, especially if you don't have Charmander as your starter.
But sadly he knows Roar, and that's really annoying for this kind of run.
Maybe you can pick him up in another game.
I know that in Platinum and stuff, if you have Fire Red in your bottom slot, you can find Growlithe like on the first route, apparently.
That's weird, but you know, makes sense. Then they can sell you multiple games.
Yep, and they also reward you for keeping your old games, I suppose. It seems kind of weird that all the dudes here are like level 38 and stuff.
I think you're supposed to spend a lot of time in Victory Road.
Oh, probably.
By this point, if you're not playing by the rules, you already have a group full of level 99s, so you just walk through here.
It's not like this game's particularly hard.
No Pokemon's particularly hard. Unless, in the newer ones, if you don't understand the systems.
And the modded versions are hard just because
They're supposed to be.
Yep. Although it's not. Some of them aren't really that hard. It's just like some of the Tohomon games I played weren't hard. It just required you to grind a lot more to catch up to the trainer Pokemon and stuff. Which isn't hard. It's just obtuse.
Which is what you did back in the day when you actually played Pokemon.
Yep.
Because you did it to be better than your friends.
Although now, to be better than your friends, you just download better Pokemon. That's what all the professional people do, apparently, instead of just, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure that there are people that just like to breed Pokemon, so...
They don't do that. They basically, like the high-end Pokemon stuff, all you do is you download a pre-made level 100 Pokemon with the exact whatevers, and the right personality and all that shit, basically.
What's even the point of playing?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not like you're making money off of hardcore Pokemon tournaments. Unless you are, and then I really missed out on my life's calling.
Yay. I like how that Pokemon was 10 levels higher than mine, dude. I still killed it.
Well, it's super effective.
And he gives you Fissure, I believe.
I like how he's supposed to be an evil dude, but he's just like, oh, okay, you beat me. Have this badge.
Hell, in the whatever it's called, in the fucking anime, they don't even challenge Giovanni. Ash ended up fighting Jesse and James.
And then kicks their ass again.
Oh my god, teaching Goose Fire Blast.
Done.
Don't need agility.
Only need fly anyway.
I know one of the newer games, there's a reason, like they basically in Soul Silver and stuff, they explain why the fuck Giovanni didn't answer the radio call that Team Rocket was doing in Gold and Silver. And that was because of some sort of bullshit time traveling shenanigans.
He's busy traveling through time.
No.
Trading his Pokemon.
No, he was training somewhere and you encounter Celebi and it transports you into the past where the radio thing was happening and you stop Giovanni from coming back. You kick his ass again and then he's like, oh, I guess I'd... Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
Apparently can't recover the last half hour of this, or last hour and a bit of this video.
That's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah, just a little bit. Because it only lets me download the first 2 hours.
So I should just keep this in 2-hour bits?
2 hour bits. Yeah.
I forgot when I started, by the way.
Need to. I just have to figure out how to get it. It might just be a second link on the page. This one.
Oh dear lord, this is gonna be difficult. He's still faster. What the fuck? Okay, he's not faster